All right, thank you, Mickey. And as the weather does start to heat up, there are some things you need to do to keep your pets safe. Joining us this morning to talk more about that is Dr. Jerome Williams with the Red Mountain Animal Clinic. Good to see you this morning, Doctor. There he is. Hey, Dr. Williams, how you doing?
Hi there.
Good to see you. So kind of run through everything that people should keep in mind for their pets as we get this warmer weather.
Well, as the weather changes and heats up, then we got to be concerned about the effects on our pets. Overheating is one of the most common things that we have. You know, we have our pets in our cars. We make do errands and run around. We got to remember that they are there and not forget about them. We had a case recently that went to the emergency clinic from overheating. So that's one of the first things we got to be concerned about.
And you got to watch, if you're going to walk your dog, don't go too far, right?
That's exactly. Some dogs, older dogs, and those that have breathing problems, we got to be much more careful with. And when you see the dog slowing down or acting as if it's having difficulty going, they're probably having some challenges and they shouldn't be pushed to keep walking.
Dr. Williams, obviously there's some things you can do to protect against fleas and ticks on your pet. What about in the yards? I mean, even if they are wearing a collar or they're wearing a treatment, you know, you still have fleas and ticks in your yard. Could they still, you know, be affected by it?
Absolutely. Fleas hop on for a blood meal and back off in both your home and in your yard. So it's important to treat those areas also. But there are some tremendous flea products out there for your pets. So make sure you keep products on your pets for fleas and ticks, and also treat the yard if necessary.
Real quickly, how can we tell if our pet is getting overheated, though, and what should we do?
Well, one of the things that you'll notice, first of all, is drooling, panting. If you look at the eyes, many times they'll be glossed over or red. But panting is probably the most common thing you'll see. Pets get rid of heat by panting. So if you see that, then be alarmed that may be a heat problem occurring.
Get some cold water for them.
Cold water is good. Alcohol is good. If we were to have a pet in our clinic at the Red Mountain Animal Clinic, we use an alcohol bath to help to cool them down. But yes, cold water is a good way to go. Real
quickly as we wrap up, should you wash your dog more frequently in the summer? You know, they get sweaty, obviously.
No, if you do, you don't want to use shampoo that removes the oils. So yeah, you can hose them down. Would be a good thing if you would do that, or have a water bath for them. Many pets love to get in those water baths that we have for kids. That's a great way to go.
All right, some good information. Dr. Jerome Williams with the Red Mountain Animal Clinic. We do appreciate it, sir.
Okay, take care.